you're flirting with someone on Snapchat, okay, if you want to get their attention, this is how. Subtle compliments that are friendly, but they could also be like kind of flirtatious, okay? Especially do this on guys because guys don't get compliments very often. So when they hear it, they're like, oh my God, you know, they love that shit. So something like, oh, your curls look really nice today. Or like, blue looks so good on you. Some shit like that. It's friendly yet effective. Send videos of you fucking talking. Send videos of you talking. Send videos of you fucking talking. Okay, both genders find it so hot and no one does it. So when you do it, you are gonna stand out, all right? They will love it. Make use of this, okay? None of that childish emoji bullshit. This, when you're trying to flirt, when you're trying to be seductive, whatever the fuck it is, use this. Full face Snapchats, bitches. I know I just scared like 99% of you. None of this. None of this. None of that, whatever. Blah. Confidence, baby. Your full fucking face. Be like, yeah, what about it? Here's some signs that someone's just using you as a distraction. They're talking to you right after they got out of a relationship, or they're like telling you in between their on and off relationship while they're like off. They're very sexually attracted to you and they're almost a little too open about it. Like they might just like always be telling you like how fucking hot you are. To the point where it's almost just like weird and you're like, what? That was so blunt. You feel like you talk to them so much that it should be leading up to you guys dating, but the only thing you guys really do is like hook up. They're extremely, extremely hot and cold with you. One day they're all over you being like, I miss you, blah, 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 all this shit. And next thing you know, they're ignoring your text when you're like, hey, how are you? Here's some signs you're putting them on a pedestal. And if these fucking apply to you, you need to stop, baby, okay? Snap the fuck out of it because it's not worth it. You kind of care a little too much about what they think of you. Like, other people talking shit about you would hurt, but like them talking shit about you would hurt in a different fucking way. You feel like you can't be yourself around them. And it's more just like you want to act cool and chill and just like in a way that appeals to them. You don't see any faults in them. You don't see the flaws. You're just so in admiration of them that you're just like, yeah, how could they do wrong? Even though they definitely do. This one will be harder for you to admit, but you let them step all over you. So you know you do. Deep down, I know you do. You don't want to say it. When you're making scenarios in your head about them, which let's be real, you're doing that. You feel like anytime something good would happen to you, you would like share it with them in these little fantasies. I just read something, you guys need to hear this shit, okay? It was talking about the difference between girls and guys and fucking relationships, okay? When it comes to girls, they will think about something, a situation, a person for so long before coming to a decision, coming to terms with something. So when they're done with someone, like whether it's friends, boys, whatever, and when they drop them, they're done. Like, they're fully done because they've thought about it for so long that they're fully, like, sure that this is what they want to do. But boys, they act on impulse with that shit. So they'll break up with someone abruptly or do whatever. And then months go on and then they start fucking regretting it and being like, oh my God, why did I do that? Like, because they don't think. Like, they just act on the heat of the moment. And then they end up regretting it. And if that isn't the truest shit I've ever heard in my entire fucking life, you will never catch me going back once I'm done with someone. Some tips for you to appear more confident, and let's be real, looking the part is half the battle, so pay close attention. Posture, okay? I can't emphasize this enough. You think you're gonna look confident, fucking hunch over like Hunchback of Notre Dame? No. You need to roll your shoulders back, chest up, pretend a fucking string is literally lifting you up, okay? Posture. You'd think this wouldn't matter, but your arm placement. If your arms are crossed, if your arms are covering your body, you're gonna appear insecure. If you wanna appear open and confident, you gotta leave your arms to the side where everything is out. Eye contact, bitch. Eye fucking contact. Okay, look at that. Looking right into your fucking soul. Okay, that's confidence, bitch. If you're insecure, you're gonna be like, you can't be scared of eyes, baby. You can't be scared of eyes. Talk with expression in your voice. Okay, just listen to the difference, okay? So I went to the mall the other day and I saw my friends. Versus, so I went to the mall the other day and I saw my friends. What the fuck sounds more confident? This is the conclusion that I've come to with the difference between girls and guys and what mixed signals mean, okay? We've all heard the saying that was like, if a guy likes you, you'll know. If he doesn't, you'll be confused. So if a guy's giving you mixed signals, odds are he's just not that into you. But with girls, this is what I think. If a girl doesn't like you, you will know. It is guaranteed you will know when a girl doesn't like you. But if you're confused, she likes you. Because hear me out, girls don't like to be super direct at all. We like to drop a lot of hints. That's our best thing, is dropping hints left and right. And here's the thing. Guys are not that great at picking up hints. So if you're confused, you're probably just not picking up the signals. Pretty privilege is so intriguing to me because as long as you're attractive, basically any of your bad traits can be seen as a good thing. If you love yourself and you're hot, you're just really confident, rightfully confident. But if you're not hot, people are going to think you're conceited. If you talk a lot but you're attractive, then you're just really outgoing. But if you're not attractive, you're annoying and talk way too fucking much. If you're weird and different, but you're hot, you're just quirky, just so fucking quirky. But if you're not hot, you're a freak. Isn't that just so interesting? Okay, this might not make sense, but just hear me out, okay? Does anyone else ever think about the fact that we are trained to believe life is like a circle and it's a cycle and we're constantly in cycles all the time? But in reality, it's more linear. Like, point of birth, you are just walking to death every day, which is sad, but it's just the truth, you know? But we are trained to believe that it is a cycle and a circle. Like, we are always waiting for Friday every week. New Year, it's the new fucking circle thing, okay, right? And it's so obvious. It's so fucking obvious that it's to help the economy, to help businesses, and keep us in this world where we're always working. Because think about it. You would be like, okay, I'll just do it this weekend, whatever, you know? For the cycle. But then if you lived your life based on linear life, you wouldn't wait till the weekend because you're like, I'm just getting closer to death. I'm gonna do it now. But that doesn't work in a business world, right? So yeah, and if you need more proof of that, what shape is a clock? A fucking circle. Feeds you into the idea of the cycle. These are some things that people do that make them look insecure without them even realizing it. Confidence is just faking it till you fucking make it, bitch, so pay close attention. If you cover your mouth while you talk or laugh or smile really hard, I know you're insecure of your smile or insecure of your teeth, okay? And I know you think everyone's paying close attention to it, but they're probably not. So you need to stop doing it because you're really just showing people that you're not comfortable with it. Shoulder placement is very important. Okay, look at this. So most people's natural kind of whatever posture is this, especially if they're fucking insecure. If you want to look more confident, you gotta just roll it back a little bit. If you're comfortable, even a little more. But look at that. Look at this versus this. It shows that you are insecure if you are trying to make yourself smaller by like crossing your arms, like doing whatever, trying to make yourself as petite as possible. It's the biggest tell that someone's insecure. So take up that fucking space. Assert your dominance. Just no more of that. You're welcome to chime in your opinion here, but this is just how I see it, and I got my fair reasoning for it. So just hear me out. Hear me the fuck out. Attractive girls have it easier than attractive guys. But guys who are deemed as unattractive have it easier than girls who are seen as unattractive. So like the fucking, the scale of like most privilege or like has it the easiest would go attractive girls, attractive guys, unattractive guys, unattractive girls. Okay, so I just learned something really interesting about the difference between girls and guys when it comes to self-esteem and relationships. So girls build their self-esteem through interpersonal relationships. So like we build it through like talking to people and making connections. So when someone's vibe is off through messages or they're like not answering our texts, like the reason why we get so freaked out and like upset about it is because it's literally like a hurt ego. Our ego is fucking hurt through that. Our self-esteem is being knocked down a little bit, you know? And then guys, you know what guys do? They build their fucking self-esteem through achieving things and like physically being rewarded and stuff. So that's why guys become such fucking assholes when you reject them, because their ego's hurt. Isn't that just so intriguing? If you're someone who catches feelings very easily, then this video is for you. The biggest mistake we make when we're attracted to someone, we start talking to them, is that we think, oh, if I talk to them, we'll get to know each other, blah, blah, blah. Like, I know we always start picturing the future. We start thinking, like, oh, what if we start dating? And then we start making our little fantasies, whatever. But what you do is any person you talk to, no matter how much chemistry you have, no matter how fucking hot they are, they're just your friend. Nothing more, nothing less. You're never gonna have a future with them. They're just your friend. Only view them as your friend. Do not allow your mind to make it anything more. They're your homie, your dog, friend. You're also definitely putting them on a pedestal, but here's the thing, the only person giving them that power is you. Do not allow yourself to think that they are better than you ever. Ever, ever, ever. No matter how much better looking they are, whatever, no. You guys are the same fucking level. You're both human beings. No one can be better than anyone. No. You need to just practice being yourself around this person. Like, you're so worried about what they're gonna think about you, so just, like, you have to be you. And, like, would you be nervous texting your friends? Would you be nervous calling your friends? No, you wouldn't. So just do those things and not give a fuck. Low-key, if you do these things, it'll make them catch feelings for you. This is what not to do when complimenting a girl. Okay, these aren't even gonna be seen as compliments. Like, just stay as far away from these as possible. Boys, this is only to help you, okay? I'm not hating. Criticisms. Too many guys say things like, for some reason, I think you're so pretty. I don't know why, but you're so attractive. The girl isn't even gonna hear the compliment. We're not gonna hear that fucking compliment for a second, because all we're gonna think is, why is he confused by that? Why is he confused by him thinking this? Like, it is not a compliment. Trust me. Don't rate a girl to her face. You'd think this would be fucking obvious, but like no girl's ever gonna ask you like, what am I out of 10? But like, don't do it. Like, too many guys will just like DM girls and be like, you're a solid 9 out of 10. Like, the fuck? Why do I even have to say this is not it? I'm gonna give you guys the benefit of the doubt here and just assume you don't realize what you're doing. But backhand compliments need to stop. Arrêtez, fini, no more, okay? Saying things like, you're really pretty for someone with such small lips, or you're really pretty for a black girl. Like, that's not a compliment at all. Like, we need to put an end to those, please.